Hey guys, Ogs here from the US, and today I am going to talk about Tiemoue Bakayoko. So he ended his nightmare at Chelsea Football Club, moved back home to Monaco, where he will be on 1 year loan with an option to buy for 35 million. We bought him from Monaco couple seasons ago for 40 million. Now we're gonna have to sell him, take the loss for 35 because his value didn't really increase due to his performance at Chelsea or even at AC Milan. He did better at Milan, and at some point he had some trouble with Gattuso, and he was benched. So he didn't really finish the season in a high note at Milan. So coming at Chelsea, went on pre-season. He was so, but he didn't really make it. Anyways, what we can learn from this transfer is really sad. I remember when Bakayoko came to Chelsea, he was injured. So we signed him injured already. And then he did everything. Even Didier Drogba called him and say, you have to play the game against Tottenham. And he played against Tottenham his first game, and he was the beast. Everybody was saying how a steal the deal was and how better he was looking compared to Matic and all that. So we got ourselves carry on, and then we sold Chalobah, our own youngster from the academy, who could also play Bakayoko position. He just moved on because there is no hope anymore when you've been waiting and then your time is here and boom, they buy somebody else. Anyways, Bakayoko started really very good. That game against Spurs, I remember we won 2-1. Michi Batshuayi scored an own goal, and Alonso, that wonder free kick. It wasn't even a free kick. That wonder, it was a free kick and the goal at the last minute. But anyways, he started good. We made him a song. Tiemoue Bakayoko, Oreo, together in Ngolo. They never gave a ball away, whatever it is. Like he never gave the ball away and stuff like that. But after that, man, he started giving all the balls away for some reason. Awful first touch. Committing a lot of fouls. Like all the time, he would grab people by the neck or something, It's like lacking the basics of football knowledge, kind of. But some games, he will be very good, and you're like, yeah, this is the Bakayoko I want. And then 8 other games, he will be like, what is going on here? Even a fat man like me, I can't have that kind of touch. He can't pass the ball sometimes. He can score with his header because he's physical. Sometimes he can pass the ball, to the right person. But most of the time, he will pass the ball even to the ball guy, And it was really awful at Chelsea at time. But I'm not gonna really get on the guy because sometimes you just need a change. Okay, it can work very good in Ligue 1 with Monaco again. It's his home. He can restart his career playing with Fabregas. He's a destroyer. he can be in the midfield destroying, and then Fabregas making those Hollywood passes. So he will be fun in Ligue 1 and can come back stronger in a bigger team. So good luck to him. All the best. And hopefully, because you have to keep in mind, Monaco might decide not to take the option of buying. So it's not an obligation. It's just an option. So if they don't trigger the option, and then we will be seeing Bakayoko coming back to the bridge again, and maybe he will be better that time around. But in his position, we have, many people from the academy and loan army that can play better than him. So I don't see him really coming back. Even if Monaco don't buy him, he will come back and we will maybe take a loss and get maybe 20 million or 25 and get rid of him and his salary. So yeah, what we learn from this is that Chelsea had a very, very bad policies in the past. How can you sell your own youngsters from the academy, neglect them, and then go spend 40 million to somebody like Bakayoko or Danny Drinkwater or Zappacosta? You know what I'm trying to say here? I'm not saying they are crap, but they are not a Chelsea type of players. They might do good in other teams, but not the Chelsea. The style of football that we are trying to implement, it's not fit to somebody like Bakayoko or Zappacosta. You know what I'm trying to say? So respect to them, because you don't become a professional in a big team like them without showing some quality. So for them to become professional, they've been through a lot and they deserve to be where they are. But it's not just for Chelsea, if you know what I'm trying to say here. So Chalobah left because of the guy Matic. At the time we could have kept Matic and develop also Chalobah. Matic was going to help Chalobah grow and maybe take his place in few years. But it is what it is. It's in the past now. I'm very happy that we have a clear vision for the club. We know what we want, and the foundation is our own youth from the academy. So we are going to spend the money for the right player that will fit the system. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. People have been saying, oh, Roman is not spending money, or Marina or whatever getting on the board. But if you look at the players that we bought, how much we spent on them, and you compare with what Klopp or Guardiola did, you will see that sometimes we spent even more money than them. We just didn't spend money right to the right person. That's the difference. We've been spending a lot of money, and it's time for us to start spending money on the player that we really want and that will shine in the team, instead of like filling the gap. Thank you guys. Please subscribe.